The previous Ghouls combination.
I mean,
Personally, for me, I've been hit by a meteor before. It hurts. So maybe that's what Lina wants to do.
I think it's also a safer option, right? Because Eve has to sit still, and there's a lot of abilities that would like you to just stand still for just a couple of seconds to punish as we go into the game here. It's match point for the Burmese Ghouls. Is it going to even up to a third match here at the M5 World Championship? It's going to be Team Flash on the blue side up against the Burmese Ghouls on the red side.
Looking forward for it. Looking forward to see if Team Premise Ghouls with a draft that, I don't know if you guys all agree with me, is a winning draft against Team Flash. Team Flash right now at match point, as well as Team Premise Ghouls. It might be Premise Ghouls match point, but Blinks is trying to annoy. Did he take it?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, he tried.
Luckily he didn't.
He's not gonna live.
I mean, when we say that, he eventually lives, but okay, not this one. Hades gets first blood.
Okay,
Go full damage, let's go.
Yes, I really hope Hades goes full damage. It'd be so fun to watch. And he's immediately going for the invade for the Little Wanderer as well.
Okay, at this point, Carbon is not having a good time going up against Adamir, but I guess it's that's your experience pre-level 4.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's pretty dog water. It's pretty dog water for unfortunately for Carbon at this stage of the game. Man, Blink X is just taking so much damage here. It looks like
should.
Team Flash are, taking revenge for Adamir last game.
But he should actually take a lot of damage. He should be punished for using that flicker earlier on. Yes, he did an invade, but a solo invade with a Minotaur, this is something to be punished for. And he did lose his life once. I believe he should lose it twice before he gets that flicker once again. But looking at the items here, Beatrix is going for a little bit defensive way, going up against Stitch. But Stitch, on the other hand, he plays damage.
I feel like Lolzy at that point is like, oh, if only I had level 4.
If only I
Yeah.
had
level 4.
It would be that would be the dream. But speaking of like early game items to play defensively, like Carbon, he skipped up on boots straight away, went for the steel leg plates. He's like, I'm gonna lose this lane. It's expected. I just gotta live. I cannot give any more gold over to Team Flash with my life.
Yeah, you cannot do that much when you are dead. You cannot do that much. Team Flash are now zoning out the turtles. It seems pretty decent. They take the turtle safely.
Yup, Blinks. Is there a Blink X? Is there a Nico?
Hard.
Goes towards it, but Hades still secures the turtle. Very good zoning coming in from Lolzy as well as Adamir.
Yeah, very minimal interaction between both of these teams so far. Like, Burmese Ghouls recognize that they're going to need to wait until mid-game before something actually happens. And for Adamir, you need to feel his presence. He's winning out on this lane pretty hard already, so therefore, he needs to start pushing his influence into the river, up into enemy territory in their jungle.
Well, Team Flash, actually, if you look at the draft of Team Flash, you recognize that they have a really good clearance at late game. If you look at the Beatrix, also I would say the same thing about Adamir on the Khalid. So yeah, I think that the late game is not looking so bad for Flash, but it's not. Yeah, and it looks good for Team Burmese Ghouls. I would say I would choose a Bruno over a Beatrix every time.
Let's see whether they can find these combination pieces, right? Because Vanix, he still needs that goal. He's the linchpin of what makes this composition as deadly as it is. With one of those ults, here we go. Burmese Ghouls, nah. The wave gets cleared out. They can't initiate this dive.
Yeah, Lolzy has the Way of the Dragon, but it's really about trying to find the correct targets, especially going up against a Martis and a Minotaur. It's going to be pretty difficult because they can cancel out your second portion of the Way of the Dragon.
Yeah. Buying that like semi item or like a partial item from the cursed helmet, I think that Hades is actually going for a semi tank build because the third, let's say, item he's now trying to build is actually a damage output item.
Oh, it'd be fun to see whether he goes for it, but I think, okay, he shouldn't die here. Adamir still has his Quicksand Guard at the end of the day. He should be able to top himself up, but I think the worst part so far is the fact that, like, for the most part, Burmese Ghouls, nothing is really going for them, right? Especially when you are on this Martis, you're eventually going to start falling off.
But when will the fun start?
Honestly, looking at the situation, I'm a little bit surprised that Nico is not having a good time here. Hades goes in with his facial migration. That was a lot of damage enough to take down Nico, and now Lina is the next target. Adamir drops Lina.
Beautifully done by Adamir.
Oh, and they're not done. Jay with the Minuan Fury, but Blink Axe showing the real Minuan Fury. Stitch gets a kill, but what was that final slash? Carbon gets them, but the follow-up was not there.
every battle spell from the side of Team Flash has been expanded. And this is just before the turtle as well. Hades has to wait 13 seconds before Retribution is back up. But man, what a play. Adamir?
Oh.
Adamir
Buddy.
just gotta get taken down, and Carbon really wants
the
Jay.
damage.
A good terrify. Stitch, if he wasn't terrified, he would have gone for it.
Nicely
All
done.
the spells from the side of Team Flash were just used more than perfectly. The flicker ultimate from Adamir, that was on point.
Yep, Lolzy trying to find a space to go in. Hades as well. Oh, camera! Hades got it! Oh! Where were you? Camera!
I mean, he's,
Stitch
Stitch?
gets taken, but looks like he was able to purify out of
Shut
it, but
down.
not gonna matter. Adamir secures the kill.
Yep, so far. Oh, good shot! Good shot coming in from Lina. I mean, both sides, like the macro decision making is kind of on par, but now it's about outplaying your opponent. It's like really good stuff. Usage of the flickers at the same time. The BUMESE Ghouls, as much as they want to kind of escalate situations, which is kind of what their comp wants to do, Team Flash, they find these trades back so quickly.
I really had to ask for it. I just said, when will the fun start,
Yeah,
NFL? And
yeah.
everything has been really good ever since. But ironically enough, after seeing a Guinevere playing against...
Damage.
Well,
Damage. Genius one.
Yeah, I told
I
you
love
he's
the
going
genius
for a
one,
simi.
yeah.
He's going for a simi build. Some defensive items. He will also go for a genius one. So he's going that route. But I would tell you that, ironically enough, whenever I see a Guinevere going up against a Mortis, it always lands the second skill correctly, even though the Mortis have the immunity.
Yeah, the Mortal Coil really needs good timing, but I'm a Hades fan right now.
Yeah, I mean, let's see whether he keeps up with the damage build, right? I'm expecting Yasu to be correct about the semi build so far. Oh, okay.
Hades goes on to Blink X. Blink and you'll miss it, and he's gone. Let's go damage Guinevere.
Okay, all right. I mean, he should have known, right?
Camera, please, please.
I'm telling you, this
Oh my
entire
God.
combination.
Jay goes on to Lina, and Jay gets the kill. Woo. I'm sorry, Observer, but you got your work cut out for you. There's a lot of things happening all over the map. I'm sorry if I disrespected you.
When someone takes a kill and runs out like so smooth, did you call it a smooth killer, or what was the term for it?
A smooth criminal.
A smooth criminal. I think that's the word that can describe Jay after taking that kill, using the ultimate of Minotaur, using also his own ult, using his own first, second skills, and also going out with the flicker. That was smooth.
At this point, it's just like a 1v1 5-man style.
It basically
Yeah.
is, right? At least for the side of Team Flash, they've been making some really incredible individual plays against the BUMESE Ghouls, and now trying to play outside of what standard protocol is supposed to be, and it's working out well because this is the biggest lead we've seen from the side of Team Flash in a while. 4K underneath their belts.
Team Flash. Team Flash. Actually, thinking of it right now, I'm looking at the statistics. Team BUMESE Ghouls are looking for a match point, but it seems like Team Flash once. And I think this is the only time so far that we see Team Flash actually in the lead in terms of the gold. I would like to see what will they do with it.
I think they're going to start increasing the tempo, right? Team Flash, whenever they have their ults up, and especially if they have Flicker up, expect them to find and look for a play.
Lina kind of revealed the map, but I don't think that BUMESE Ghouls can do anything right now. They need to just wait for the farm to come in, but freezing the lanes it sounds just right for Team Flash, because by freezing those lanes, you will make BUMESE Ghouls drain out.
I think part of the reason why BUMESE Ghouls couldn't do much is because I think even they didn't anticipate that much damage coming in from Hades, because it's like they're losing from the 3rd minute of the game.
And looking at Stitch, his gold actually looks promising.
I think that it really boils down to just standard protocols, right? You're expecting it to be a tank, and then you all of a sudden realize, wait, it's Genius One. I'm actually taking way more damage than I'm supposed to be, and by then, it's already too late. So I don't know whether the adjustment has been made from the side of BUMESE Ghouls. Oh.
Hades jumping in, unable to find the spatial migration.
They are asking, actually they are kind of demanding Team BUMESE Ghouls to deliver or like to leave that second
final
phase.
slash from Carbon finds Vanix, and now Jay has to use the Minu and Fury, but Vanix gets targeted out, but Nico is going to get taken down, same as Carbon. They started the match, but Team Flash, they're ending it. Blinks goes down as well, triple kill for Vanix.
Ouch, 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 triple kill.
Dude, Jay is playing on fire, man. Carbon had no opportunity to actually flicker on out of there. I mean, Jay ensured that he was terrified and then committed with the stolen Minoan Fury to make sure that Carbon had zero opportunity to flicker out of the way.
Yeah, for me, it's always not worth defending a full or like an almost fallen turret, and that second turret especially was not a turret to defend. So looking here, I'm looking forward to see where is the Guinevere. Yeah, it's going for a semi-tanky build. Look, I think that you get the best of both worlds. You get your damage, we get our tanky hero.
I gotta say, with this kind of build, now I'm a fan of Guinevere again. This is the Guinevere I expected to see, and I've been missing it.
I mean, let's see how long. Oh,
yeah.
Hades goes in, finds Nico. Blinks X tries to turn the tables around. And look at Vanix gets taken down, shut down. Stitch gets the kill, but Adamir gets the double kill. And now Carbon tries to run away. He manages to flicker out of Hades' path.
Dude, this damage is just disgusting right now. Even though Vanix is going down, he's just like, all right, I'll give the shutdown over. Doesn't matter. The rest of my team have just stronger counter engagement.
Well, 3-1, I would take down any day. And 6k gold lead right now. It will just we will see Team BUMESE Ghouls be having that red line drawn for them. On the borders, on the lines of the inhibitor turrets. They cannot pass through that until they get the chance to get any minions in, and that's gonna be so hard because Team Flash are not gonna let them breathe.
Excuse me, is this Cheryl Yao's buff?
Apparently.
I mean, if that's the case, I need her to cheer me on.
Oh boy, I mean, with the way,
Going in, Carbon able to dodge out of it. I'm sure that was not intended, but it looked cool nonetheless.
It did look cool.
Yeah.
I mean, great movement coming in from the side of Team Flash, but it can only go so far. Eventually, BUMESE Ghouls are going to get to the point where they're going to get outscaled, but for Stitch, he needs to be able to get a little bit more space. And Team Flash continuously, like now from pickoff comp, it's now pure dive. Let's get into that backline as soon as possible.
I need to chat to spam Cheryl Yao buff because it's real.
It feels real.
Family buffs are real. Look at the damage received actually by all 3 damage-taking heroes from side of Team BUMESE Ghouls. They are just getting tortured at this point. They are taking a lot of damage, and there is nothing that they can do about it. They need to wait patiently until the far late game for Stitch to have items, for Lina to deal damage as Hun did earlier today.
Yeah.
DeMarcus not having a good game, is he?
No, not at all. He's already been outscaled, and even if he does get his items, it's really not going to matter too much other than the Decimate. So he's just building full tank. He doesn't even want to finish the Hunter Strike at all. Athena's Shield already completed, already with the Dreadnought armor, and I think at this point we're keeping our eyes on specifically Lina, right?
I can't help but to wonder why Cho is not completing items.
Who?
Cho. Look at Cho.
Yeah, I feel like this is a cost-effective way to build as a roamer because you're generally not going to have a lot of items. So just having the stats is enough. Like the unique passives is great, but honestly at this point, especially as a catching hero, yeah, just straight up stats is enough.
But I wouldn't go for a partial item as just the HP. I would go for a defensive one.
Yeah,
That's what I was wondering about.
Well, I think he knows what his
Maybe
job
he just doesn't have enough gold.
Yeah, he's just poor, guys.
Yeah.
He
He needs money, all right?
He needs money, and the only way he's going to do that is through finding these big plays. At the end of the day, I think that at least for the BUMESE Ghouls, they're going to have to start tightening it up, right? They need Lina to be able to kind of poke it down Team Flash members and have some relevant damage, because keep in mind, every single time they fought so far, even if it looks good, Adamir comes in towards the later side, Lolzy gets a really good kick in the back line, and then it turns around for the side of BG.
Honestly, right now, even the difference in level is a bit too much. Nico is level 12, Hades is level 15, Hades jumps back in, and Blink X gets 2, and the final Flash catches 3, Carbon gets J, but Adamir somehow finds Lina on the backside, and now Nico tries to get a kill for himself, but Vanix gets Carbon, and it looks like Lolzy trying to help his teammate out, but now the Lord is the focus.
Where's
Hades jumps in. Hades secures it. Almost stolen by Nico.
Oh, that was so close. So very close. Luckily, there's a 3-level difference between the two junglers, so Hades was more than confident to be able to take that Lord and secure it for themselves. But at least we're seeing at least some hope in the BUMESE Ghouls as we jump into this instant replay to see how it all happens. And let me tell you, Jay, keep your eyes on him because he messed up. He was really far up here. He didn't have any opportunity to get the stolen Minoan Fury off.
That was a perfect wombo combo there, and Team Flash accepted to play with fire. That was a really risky play, and Actually, it would have turned a little bit, actually more than great for Team BUMESE GHOULS, because they had that perfect combo. They might have just finished that team fight.
And right now the Lord marched in, managing to get the mid inhibitor for Team Flash. Looks like they want to try, ideally get all three, but the defense coming in from BUMESE GHOULS is good. Vanix has to be very, very careful not to get caught.
One last inhibitor to it? Oh, no, two. Two are still standing.
Yeah, I mean, they're still going on strong. The next wave is about to start collapsing in. The mid one is already there. Top and bottom are about to collapse, and I think that Team Flash have to pick which one they actually want to break down. Ideally, it will be on the top side because they know that the Lord is spawning down bottom.
They might just take both.
Yep.
Oh, do they?
Right now, Team Flash is able to take the bottom one. The top one apparently is a little bit difficult, but 7.5k goal lead. Yeah, Team Flash does not have to force it out. Yesterday we had a 2-0 day. Today looks like potentially a 2-1 day.
A 2-1 day.
Yeah, we gotta have both sides of the story. Am I right?
We need to balance it out.
We need to balance it out.
Well, look at Team BUMESE GHOULS. They already bought two room items. One of them is the conceal on the Arlet, and also the other one is the healing one with the Minotaur. So they get to use both of them. I think that time already served that both these rooms are activated, but look at the odds, real-time win rate. It's 67% for the favorite Team Flash. I would actually increase that to an 80%.
80%? I mean, it's
Yeah.
an 8k gold lead, but we're breaking into the 42k mark. Like, BUMESE GHOULS, their cores already have their core items. Like Stitch, for an example, in terms of damage dealt, he's keeping up with people like Jay and as well as Vanix, even though both Jay and Vanix have setup.
Look at Stitch damage. He's doing really good, even though he's on the losing side. But it's not only about damage. Look at the turrets. Actually, only one turret is down for Team Flash, which doesn't really indicate that even with a blunder or like a really huge mistake from Team Flash, Team BUMESE GHOULS can win. I think it's really hard to flip this with one mistake.
Well,
Needs more than one.
I mean, I think it always starts with the Lord. Every single time we expect these situations to go one way, a single Lord steal could break. Oh my god!
I think if Adamir is like, okay, relax, breathe, calm down, it's okay, I'm fine. That was a lot of damage.
That was too much.
Yeah, that man Bowles was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can't do much about it. Nico is standing nearby towards Vanix's side, but they're pulling it kind of early here. I think they're still, at least for Team Flash, they're looking for a pick.
Yeah. Vanix looks like he can leash the Lord just because he can't heal back with the Haas Claw. And Hades is trying to find an angle, trying to punish Nico, but it's getting to the point where even Nico is getting level 15, so the level discrepancy isn't really going to be there anymore.
Actually, considering that we are now at the late game, I don't think that any levels will matter, and also no goal difference will matter. It's just about the execution. So BUMESE GHOULS, if they did the same thing they did at that top lane Lord, they might take that team fight.
I mean, they're just back. They're holding it strong, right? This Lord dance is going to take a little bit of time, and I think that Team Flash, with the way that they actually play the game, yep, they're going to send Adamir back up to that top side to force another member, and he knows that he rotates faster because of his passive.
Jay so far haven't stolen any ultimates, which is actually quite something to admire right here, because Blink X knew that every time he's out of the bush, every time he's that's the last touch. But every time he's out of the bush, his ultimate gets stolen and his team suffers from it.
Yeah, right now the Lord again getting leashed, playing with his feelings. BUMESE GHOULS right now, I'm pretty sure, like what Yasu said, Blink X wants to move forward, but Jay is there, like showing his face, sometimes being invisible, making it so that if you show your face, if you do your job, you're making a mistake.
Yeah.
It feels bad when you're doing your job, it is a mistake.
There's nothing much you can do about it, though. Like, look at Lolzy. He knows where Carbon is. He knows that he barely takes any damage. And Nico and Carbon put together still won't be able to take out Lolzy. So that's why you can see that Hades is confidently walking up to harass.
And now Jay's got it.
Yeah, actually, looking at the top lane, because I don't think I think that this Lord dance will take a little more time than it should, actually. But look at the top lane. We see that Khalid is trying to split bush over and over again, and the only one defending that is Lina, which is not the best choice possible.
But at least they've got the Khalid to kind of do the work on that top side. Like really force Lina to stick back at their base. Because look, even the mid wave, like 2 waves are being dealt with by Team Flash, right? Constantly posing a threat. And Burmese Ghouls, they're running out of patience, but at the same time, there's so little they can actually do about this because of the cooldowns coming up from this Novaria. It's not the most effective way to clear up these lanes. So they send Stitch up.
Well, considering something here, taking something into account, Team Burmese Ghouls don't have that clearance at all whatsoever. So just single target for all of them. Lina can maybe do some damage, but that's not the damage you need to clear a wave. So Team Flash actually, if they go in with a wave and just like ignore that team fight, maybe they can take the win actually. I know it's risky, but it's there.
All right. Things to consider. Lord's already at 50% of its HP, and if we look at the damage received, I mean, Nico has just been taking shot after shot from the Super Magic. In the meantime, look at that. Burmese Ghouls wanting to take control of the mid. Stitches.
He finds a target. Blinks X using the maneuver free, actually getting Vanix. Vanix now has to retreat from the fight, but Adamir is there getting a kill. Blink X is taken down, but Lolzy the same. Roamer for Roamer.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that that exchange. Adamir, look at Adamir.
Yeah.
He might take it.
It's a secret. Oh, Nico found out.
Oh, okay. He got sniffed out at the end of the day, but it's rather interesting considering everything that has happened so far. Burmese Ghouls were able to find a pretty good opportunity, and I think that at least one component has been taken out. But I think that
they got Nico. Nico's gonna get taken down.
Oh, why?
Oh, really?
Why?
How?
Stop!
Lina gets taken down, and now Stage wants to do the damage onto Jay. The minions at the base, but let's look here around the Lord. Adamir is going up top, but since Stitch is coming there, probably not going to be ending the game just yet.
Believe me when I'm telling you, there are a lot of opportunities for Team Flash to finish this game. The minions are coming from every direction, and if it was any pick but that Khalif, it was a Guinevere or a Beatrix. Yeah, look. Now they want to do what I'm talking about. They want to have that Khalid in front and to finish with the Beatrix. I'm telling you from now.
Right, let's see whether that's going to be the case as they start moving back down towards the Lord to restart this Lord Tango once again. Despite, finding these picks, and Lina, in this 4v4, it is very, very Team Flash orientated, right? They still have their combo pieces. Unless Vanix is down, then I think the Burmese Ghouls are just going to keep on struggling.
I don't know, this Lord Dance is starting to feel like a fight for custody.
No, he's my kid, I swear.
Yeah. Like, he's getting pulled around quite a lot here, and now Nico has a little bit more confidence to go for this Lord, but just got to make sure that Hades can knock you up and wait.
Initiate.
Carbon's in good position. No one knows he's there.
Initiate team fight. Have Vanix on the opposite side. Finish that game.
3 people force end. 3 people force end.
They're doing it.
I'm telling you from now. They will finish it from top.
He's going to do it. I mean, like, Team Flash are going to try and go for, like, an engage or something of the sorts, unless we see Lina use the Astral Echoes to reveal everybody on the top side of the map, right?
Yeah. That's the only way.
Yeah, and there's no reason to do so. They've given no indicators.
Oh, look.
Yeah, found out. They found out.
Go.
Man, this has been disappointing, huh? Is this what it's like? Oh man, is this what it's like, man? You're getting Christmas cards and you're just like, oh boy, wow, exciting, whatever.
Hey, you know what? Team Flash does not want to make a mistake. Cheryl Yao is watching. Please.
Look at Carbon's position.
Yeah. Carbon's been waiting for quite a while, and again, Blink X finds Vanix. Hades secures the Lord. Adamir tries to end the game. Lina is there to make sure that does not happen. Carbon now has to exit from the fight. Hades finds Blink X, and Jay takes him down. Now Lolzy making sure that Carbon doesn't move. Final Slash not able to stop it, and now Lina is able to stop Adamir. Stitch is here, and Hades cleaning it up. Good snipe.
Okay.
Adamir taken down, but can Burmese Ghouls defend this?
They need to close. I mean, Team Flash, they should be able to close this out. They got a Luminous Lord coming out on their side, and the majority of the members from Burmese Ghouls have almost a minute timers before they come on back. 2 versus 4 doesn't seem likely.
Oh, Lolzy finds Stitch. Stitch gets taken down.
Boom, boom, boom.
And now we're going for game number 3.
Oh, boy. Oh boy, what a Lord dance that was. Really took their times with it, looking for the right conditions to make that happen. Singapore representatives find a game against the BUMESE GHOULS to even the score up.